Hey y'all, I figured I'd do a bit of a different video format from what I normally do. So I'm gonna be commentating over a few of the games that I played in X Rank. So this first one, we actually lose because we have a really bad opening and then we just can't get a push going for several reasons later on. So here in the opening, I actually played pretty poorly because I just assumed my teammates were gonna kill people who I thought were gonna be. Like here, I'm trying to stop people from coming from the sides, and I didn't think my Wiper was gonna lose that fight to the Stamper. So unfortunately, I have to clean up for the Stamper a bit too late, which allows the Glugo to come in and kill me. And then here, both the Wiper and the Flingsa go down, which means that we don't have our two missile weapons. So they're gonna be able to get a really good push here because they had all four specials there, and they actually just popped all of them. So here, I'm just trying to get the tower stop, and the Gluga actually rolls off of tower here for some reason after he gets checkpoint to kill me instead of just staying on it. So then here, I think that we're gonna actually start to take back mid. So I go to right to try and pincer with them, but they didn't have things under control, and then they did. So. And then here, I ride tower back into mid, and I probably should just been in mid with my squeezer to take more space instead of just riding tower. So, but now I do take the space because we're one down, so we're not exactly going to push. So it's better to try and like get what we can out of any space we can take than just stay on tower. And we actually do. We get 2 kills here. And then we actually get a third, so now we can start pushing. And we get a 4th there, so... But one thing we needed to do this whole game is we needed to send more people in the street. And for some reason, my squeezer is sitting under drop on this push. It's whatever, I can't really do anything about it, but... This whole game, we needed someone to push through street to try and get the areas in front of the tower path. But here, I tried to help my Wiper, and I actually died because my Wiper missed that kill. This would have been just a clean kill on the Stamper. But the Stamp hits the bottom of the stack, and the 30 damage slash from the Stamp throw combos with the Stamper vertical, and I die. So, and then right here, I think I'm about to get rushed down by the person who was on tower, but they actually got off tower to kill the people on their stack. So I kind of jumped out there for no reason, but then here I probably should have been a bit faster going to mid to try and help my teammate in stack, but it's all good. We eventually get a few kills, so... And here we kill the Wiper. Unfortunately, my squeezer died to Torp there, so... Then we kill the Stamper, and here I missed killing the ballpoint barely, which kind of sucks. That's a really nice kill to get. And here, I probably should have stayed on tower. I got a tower because because we didn't have anyone on right, and because I thought I'd be kind of easy to get off tower. If they just stood on the high ground in front of it. But it was probably safer there to actually just stand off on tower and try to get that checkpoint. But now I'm last, so I just try to hold mid. And I use my wave breaker to try and help me do that. But Inkshot's a really cool special because it just does that. It doesn't even hit you and then you die. Branson, what happened there is the shot didn't disappear on his screen, and I died to it. Even though it just disappears on my screen. So... Then here they pop a zip and do a bomb, which don't actually do anything because I'm the only person there. And my teammates are, like, on our stack, so... I kill the Stamper, then I try to kill a Wiper, and then there's bullet points on their stack, and I get the kill on him here. And I'm just trying to make anything of this that we can, and unfortunately there, my Flingza missiles the Wiper. Granted he died, but that missile just makes no sense. I don't know why you'd ever missile on the person right instead of missiling top left, so that we can actually get people off of top left when we don't have like enough resources to push yet. So that way we can maybe start taking control, but unfortunately lose that game because of a poor opening and just being unable to get a push going. Okay, time for the second game. And one thing you're actually going to notice in this game is I play a bit more aggressively in this game. So starting off though, I'm going to try and head right to try and watch for anyone who tried to flank on right, as well just, you know, look in mid. And then Squeezer's overextended early on, so I help my team kill him. And then everyone on their team is on the left side of it. So I try to help my teammate over here. I actually got on top of the stack to try and do that. Kill this guy. And then this Hydra, I don't know exactly what they're doing, but I kill them. And then I hang around for a bit to try and kill a Squeezer, and I get the kill there. Unfortunately, on the other side of the map, my team is losing the fight, so I kind of have this left side of the map, and I can't really do much with it. So here I try to get a kind of sneaky kill on the Hydra, don't want to succeed. I'm still holding the left side of the map, so get the kill on the end zap, and then here, the Squeezer, I get 1, 2, 3, and then I don't get the last shot. I die before they even started shooting. Really funny. Thankfully though, on the other side of the map, my team actually does win the fight, or does win a few fights, so we get 2 kills. And then I don't exactly know what they started doing after that, because I just saw my Splash trying to fight a Squeezer, but when they're not even in range, like, I genuinely do not know what he was thinking, but... And then here, I can actually tell that the Squeezer is trying to push him to plat, so... And I get the kill here using the foot as a bit of cover. Kill the Hydra, and last one is T-Tac, so I go onto his left stack. And then I start to play a bit more aggressively. So here, I'm trying to start getting their perch area. And I see my teammates trying to go for that, so I push on the plat instead to try and stop rotations from the other side of the map and just try and stop them from getting to attic. And I actually do stop the Hydra from getting to attic, and then here I die to Squeezer because spawn armor is the funniest mechanic in any video game I've ever played. Honestly though, every single map in this game needs like some adjustment specifically pertaining to spawn armor, where there's some line on every map where if you pass it, you just lose your spawn armor. Because you should not be able to drop into mid on like Mahi, for instance, and still have spawn armor. And yes, this is a real thing. I have died to someone who spawned and then came to mid. I have died to them while they have spawn armor. There, I didn't mean to jump, but it doesn't get punished and like kill the Hydra, so it kind of doesn't matter. And I'm just trying to hold the right side of the map for now. It kills Enzop here because they didn't want to move, so like get a kill on this Hydra, and Enzop's back and I kill him again. And now they're 2 down, so we can start pushing. And here the Squeezer the Squeezer popped Bazooka, and that would have been a kill, but it gets robbed from me by a C-Tech who popped Bazooka for some reason. Don't exactly know what that Hydra is doing, and this ends up going back to it. So that's what I kind of meant by playing a bit more aggressive and heavy. I'm right there, was kind of in front of everyone, so there is some room for making aggressive plays on heavy. You just have to make them kind of in a kind of smart manner. You can't play unga bunga on aggressive plays like you can on something like Splash. So then there, I I killed the Hydra who's flanking for some reason, and then I get back on flats about my team. I want a tower to break the checkpoint. I tried killing the Hydra, I only hit 2 shots here though. And then here I just missed every bullet possible, so I die there. I probably could have knocked out there if I didn't miss every single shot that was humanly possible to miss, but it's kind of whatever. We push to 5. And then here, once again, I go to right to try and hold any kind of push in the mid that the other team might start, or might try to start. And I kill the ends up there. And then I try killing the C-Tuck, and the Squeezer's here too, and I use this block as a bit of cover to kill the Squeezer. It happens pretty cleanly, kill the Hydra pretty cleanly, and then I kill a Zap. And now, here's when I make a pretty aggressive play, kill the C-Tuck there, put my Waybreaker down, and I kill the Squeezer. And I'm not gonna lie, I taught the Squeezer because them killing me with spawn armor low-key pissed me off a lot. Like, I'd been playing for a while at this point, and by a while I think I played like 4 games or something, which is like, for X, that's like 40, that's like 40 minutes to play 4 games. And that was that pissed me off a lot, dying to someone from spawn armor. when they're on their purge. Like, anyways, we won that game, and